Now to the historic visit to take place today. In less than 12 hours, President Barack Obama will be landing in Havana.
Yeah, it'll be the first time in nearly 90 years that a sitting U.S. president visits the communist island. He'll only be there for 48 hours, but he's already got a jam-packed schedule. Local 10 News reporter Victor Oquendo is live from the Revolution Plaza in Havana with more details. Good morning.
Morning, Victor.
Andrew and Nikki, good morning to you from Revolution Plaza. This is a spot that President Obama will become familiar with during his time here in Havana. He'll be visiting this area tomorrow, but before then, let's get to his schedule for the day. At 2:05, he will be taking off from Joint Base Andrews, and then just a few hours later, he'll be landing at Jose Marti International at 4:50. His first stop will be at the U.S. Embassy. It's along the Malecon, and that's where he will meet with staffers. And from there, he will head down the road to Old Havana before visiting the cathedral, and that's where he will meet with Cardinal Jaime Ortega. And we know that the president will be meeting with Raul Castro. Those two have met before, and this hasn't been officially announced that Castro will meet Obama at the airport, but it is likely. The visit, while historic, it's also controversial, leaving many Cuban Americans with mixed feelings, to say the least. And our crews here in Havana spoke with a man who has some strong opinions on the visit as well.
I
can't explain to you the emotions I feel for Obama's visit.
Yo sufro a diario.
I suffer daily when I cannot bring home food and I have kids, and our salaries aren't enough to live or survive, and food is scarce.
Now on Tuesday, the Tampa Bay Rays will play the Cuban national team, and that has become another point of contention as well. President Obama will be attending that game, at least for a little bit, before he heads to Argentina. And here's what Miami native and Cuban American ESPN's Dan Le Batard said about that game on his national radio show.
ESPN gave this show, me, my father, the opportunity to go, and it was just heartbreaking to my mother. Couldn't even talk to her about it, and so I won't go. And Miami understands, but I don't think anybody else understands.
Some strong words there from Dan Le Batard. Still ahead here at 6:30, President Obama actually taped a sketch with one of Cuba's most famous comedians before arriving here on the island. We'll have some of that for you and much more on the president's trip. We are just hours away now from him arriving here in Cuba. For now, Nikki and Andrew, I'll send it back to you.
Victor, as a Cuban American, you understand how personal this all is. What is going to happen on this trip for old school Cuban Americans who ran to this country, ran from the Castro brothers, to feel like this change is real?
Nikki, that is, first of all, absolutely a very tough question to answer. It's a loaded one. There's no way that he's going to be able to please everybody back home who is just they're not open at all to this visit. But I think that the fact that he does want to meet with the dissidents, what they're calling the civil society here in Cuba, the fact that he says, I'm going to meet with whoever I choose to meet with, is a huge point of emphasis for him on this visit. But there is a lot of work to be done here for him. There's simply, though, too many people in Miami, too many people who have struggled with all the change here and having to leave their homes, leave their houses, leave everything that they know here. It's going to take a lot of work, but this is the beginning for what President Obama says is a very, very important trip for both countries to start moving forward.
That pain's still very real. Thank you, Victor. We'll talk to you again this morning.
Absolutely. And stay with us all morning long. We'll have continuous live coverage. And later this afternoon, we'll have a special report starting at 4 when President Obama touches down in Cuba. And just hours before President Obama is set to touch down in Cuba,